Why did we get involved in Libya? I remember why. They said because the Arab League asked us. Oh, you mean the Arab Little League? Where are they? Oh, Qatar's sending a couple of airplanes. Qatar. Hey, those are the people that own Al Jazeera, right? Yeah, that's right. And haven't they been fomenting this war in Libya? Yeah. And why? Hey, couldn't be because in all of the public eye, Gaddafi and the emir over there had it out at an Arab League meeting. So we're getting dragged into this stuff. And one more thing, and I want to make this really clear. You know how you hear all the time, you know, if only women were in charge, we wouldn't be going to war. I just read in the New York Times that toilet paper a record, as they would say in the Bronx, that the three people pushing this war after the U.S. military didn't want to get into it in Libya were none other than Hillary Clinton, Samantha Powers, who's the national security, and Rice over there at the ambassador to the UN. These are the three women that pushed this war. So I'm tired of hearing this stuff that if only women were in charge. So when we're looking at this war, let's understand what it's really all about. It's about the same reason why we're in Afghanistan and in Iraq. All of the precious minerals and natural resources, pipeline routes through Afghanistan, and Iraq sitting on what? The second largest oil reserves in the world. And it's the same thing for Libya. People could care less about Libya if it wasn't about the oil, just like they don't care. As we're speaking now, the hypocrisy cannot be clearer. 450 people killed in the Ivory Coast. A million are fleeing their homes as a civil war is breaking out. Hey, Obama, how about those human rights?
Well, Gerald,
out the door.
Well, I mean, Gerald, look, the truth is bombing all of Libya, keeping the war going, is going to exacerbate a humanitarian crisis. But what about the Orwellian level of the resolution saying it's not a war, the Pentagon saying it's kinetic military action, the 2,200 Marines, the thousands of British Marines, the Marine commander saying we're getting ready to go in on the ground, but it's going to be humanitarian. We're only going to be advisors, helping with transportation, medicine, and giving weapons to them. So now a bombing campaign is not a war. Now ground troops is not a war. And we're not even hearing about Fukushima, whose reactor number 2 went into full meltdown and melted out of its container down into the groundwater. Total Chernobyl now. And the government's saying nothing to worry about. I mean, this is incredible.
Heil Obama. I mean, look, they just abrogated all our rights. Where's the people rising up and standing up? We just saw him on television saying he will do. There were 22 ayes in his speech. I ordered this, I want that, I believe this. Hey, whatever happened to we the people? And I don't want to upset anybody now, but I thought that was part of the whole deal. No, we the people don't count for anything. You have these megalomaniacs running the White House, running foreign policy, and running the world, whether it's Sarko, the little American over there, that little weenie Cameron, that little Eaton boy over there in the UK. I'm sick and tired of these people getting us into war. If they want to, quote, take out Gaddafi, go do it, man to man, woman to woman. We could balance the budget, put it on pay-per-view. Everybody will love it.
Let's put a 50-pound pack on Hillary and let her, with a parachute, jump out of an airplane over Tripoli if she's such a commando. But going back to this,
you're going to need a big parachute with another 50 pounds on that.
but I mean, Gerald, looking at this, Obama, as you said, it's federal law. It's the Constitution. He had to get authorization from Congress. At least Bush got a resolution from Congress authorizing force. It was still an illegal criminal war. They've just dispensed with the Congress having any power, and the Congress is servile other than Ron Paul and Rand Paul, and are just saying, great, we'll do whatever you say, Der Fuhrer.
Yeah, Kucinich also came out against it. But you're right. And that's exactly what's going on. And then read Obama's statement. I'm sure you have it, back from 2007, December, at the Boston Globe, when he was asked about what are the War Powers Act.
He said Congress should always be consulted, the American people. The president can't do this on his own. Biden said that he would impeach Bush if he attacked Iran without congressional authorization. But now it doesn't matter. And now a lot of these liberals, they are liking war right now. They're feeling powerful.
You know, that was what I was going to say next. The Wimpocrats are the worst. That quiche-eating grin and that balsamic smile. When their guy does it, it's okay. You know, it's all right when Obama does it. They'll make up any excuse. If Bush was in there now, they'd be bashing Bush. You know, they're more disgusting than anybody. My line is, conservatives believe, liberals lie. You know, there are these wackos out there that say things like, we got to bomb Iran and get all them Muslims dead. I mean, people actually believe that. The liberals have the intellectual capacity to know that they're lying to themselves. They know the facts, but they don't, because they're Wimpocrats, they have no spine to admit that they've been had. And they're even more dangerous than the wackos, because the wackos, you know, you can tell. But the liberals, you know, they pretend to be sane.
Now, I want to get into some other areas, but you did on this show, I remember 2 years ago, say that by 2011 or so, it'll be clear that it's a depression, that then they'll start a new war as a distraction. What comes next, then, in your historical crystal ball?
We're concerned, really, about whether it's a false flag or a terror strike. Look, everybody knows that Gaddafi's, you know, he's a megalomaniac. He's been in power for 42 years. He said he's going to go out as a martyr. So maybe before he goes out, you know, how about a little dirty bomb for Paris or some biological
And they'll love that.
warfare?
That will legitimize the police state, legitimize the war in people's eyes, or they could stage one and say he did it. And now they're reporting 160 al-Qaeda nukes in America with no proof.
Oh, yeah. You're like, they're all going to go off on, you know, Wednesday at 7:30 in the morning. You know, no, it's all this stuff, but they keep putting the fear card out there. But the reality, too, Alex, is the United States, the same day the United States bombed Libya, and the headline read, 25 dead in Libya, and it was a response from the Libyans killing people. 50 were killed over in Yemen. 38 from one of those Predator drones, you know, the United States likes to send over in Pakistan, that killed 38 innocent people. You think there's any hatred and revenge? How about what just happened again in Afghanistan? A number of civilians were wiped out.
Little kids getting firewood, but that's humanitarian.
That's humanitarian. Isn't it the hypocrisy? You talk about genocide. Anybody forget about what? The million people killed in Iraq by the United States? So what I'm saying is there is a lot of legitimate cause for a lot of people to want to have a revenge attack on the United States. It doesn't have to be a false flag. The next war we're going to see is going to be one of suitcase-sized nukes that we've been writing about for years, and real weapons of mass destruction, biological warfare, dirty bombs, and it's going to go worldwide. We have crazy people leading us into war, and everyone their lips are sealed, and they're letting it happen. It's up to the people to stop this madness, because you can't look to madmen to help you. And the madmen are in Congress. They're called the Republicans and the Democrats.
You're right. Dennis Kucinich, a few of the Democrats, Ron Paul, Rand Paul, the only people saying, hey, you're supposed to get congressional approval You know, we're the other branch of government that makes these decisions and you execute. There's really no debate about that. I've seen a few editorials by conservatives and liberals and libertarians, and it's just so incredible. And as the tyranny expands, the bureaucrats get more and more wild as they get away with it.
Yeah, you know, I don't know the answer, and if I did, so what I'm saying, everyone out there, come up with the greatest ideas that you have. For example, what can we do collectively to say we're not going to pay X amount of our taxes that go to the military?
I tell you what, stay there. Let's get into the economy. More trends forecasting straight ahead. Gerald Celente. I'm Alex Jones. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
This message starts with a great offer from Big Berkey Water Filters, because we don't want you drinking dangerous water 1 minute longer. Right now, purchase any filter system from BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com to get your choice of 2 Berkey Sport bottles, a KDF shower filter, a set of fluoride filters, or our new sight glass spigot absolutely free. Why do this? Because over 60% of municipal water is fluoridated, and at less than 2 cents per gallon, Berkey Water Filters purify both treated and untreated water, removing dangerous chlorine, fluoride, and other contaminants. Big Berkey water filters are powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water, so they're perfect for rainwater collection systems and emergency preparedness. Remember, Big Berkey includes free shipping on every order over $50, and GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit BIGBERKEY waterfilters.com or call 877-99-BERKEY. That's BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call today 1-877-99-BERKEY.
Are you still a traditional smoker? Now experience a new lifestyle and try vaping with e-cigarettes by LeSig. Imagine no ashes, stains, nasty smell, or coughing and hacking. With LeSig e-cigarettes' revolutionary microelectronic technology, rechargeable battery, and unique replaceable cartridge, you'll get all the benefits and satisfaction of smoking without the hazards. Choose your taste from a wide variety of our new American-made vape-free e-liquids at LeSig.com. And LeSig smokes the competition by serving thousands of worldwide customers with real people customer service, fast, free, same-day shipping, and a 30-day warranty and satisfaction guarantee. So are you ready for a new vaping lifestyle? Then call 870-518-4307. That's 870-518-4307. Or visit LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes for today's modern smoker.
The New York Times was very proud of the bombardment of all of Serbia with DU. At least 4 times birth defects now in the country. They're bombing Libya with DU that has a 4.5 billion year half-life and it's deadly. All of this is happening. And Gerald Celente mentioned Samantha Power, the assistant to President Obama. She's Cass Sunstein's wife, the guy that says ban free speech in America publicly, says arrest people that he doesn't agree with, total tyrants, but they're liberal. And the DU is liberal when they drop it. She's not even American. I love Irish folks, but I'm not over there running their country. So many of these people running our government are foreigners. She's Irish, hadn't even lived here that long, and she's a warmonger. Maybe they'll give her a Peace Prize